Morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Manna. And this morning is all about sidestepping surprises. Sidestepping surprises. You know what? Some surprises are good. Other surprises, not so much. It just depends on the surprise. But this morning, it's almost like sidestepping the mud puddle, the ice on the sidewalk or the driveway. This morning is all about how do I sidestep some How about sidestep something like this? Well, I might be coping with a bit of history, and I'll share with you what that's all about after I greet some people, and then we're going to get right into this morning's manna. Good morning, Patrice. How are you on this morning? Good morning, Pamela. How are you? Gloria, how are you? Ramona, how are you on this morning? Lydia, how are you on this morning? Pastor Richard, how are you? Carolyn, how are you? Vicky, how are you? Ella, how are you? Ori, how are all of you on doing on this morning? This morning it's all about how do I sidestep surprises? Now I know you're wondering, now Bishop, why would I ever want to sidestep a surprise? Most surprises are good. Well, then there are some that not so much. So it's kind of like looking at the ice on the driveway or the sidewalk. I got to sidestep that, the mud puddle, whatever the case may be. But that's what we're talking about a little bit on this morning. Good morning, Verena. Good morning, Cynthia. How are you? Good morning, Brenda. How are you? Erica, how are you? Valerie, how are you on this morning? This morning, the text to talk to take away 5 minutes or less. Sidestepping surprises. Why would I want to do that? Here we go. John 16:33. I have told you this so you may have peace in me. Here on earth you will have many trials and sorrows. But take heart, because I have overcome the world. Don't be surprised when difficulties come your way. Don't be surprised when difficulties come your way. Don't be surprised when temptations and trials come your way. Don't be surprised when it feels as if where and what happened? Why did it happen? How could this happen to me? You know, when you're going through, sometimes it's very easy to get caught up into, it's almost like, oh, where did that come from? Let's talk about that this morning. In the word, it says, John 16:33, I have told you this. You're going to have problems. You are. You are going to have them. So, what do you do? How do you manage this? The first thing I want you to grab a hold of is not a surprise attack. It's not a surprise attack because First Peter 5:8 tells you that he goes around seeking who, he's like a roaring lion. He's going around seeking who may devour, who he may devour. So don't be surprised. It's the enemy, without a doubt. And you're going to have to know that in Jeremiah 1:12, it says that the Lord looks over his word, waiting to see who's going to carry it out. God is looking over his word, waiting to see who's going to carry it out. So just like the enemy is going around seeking he may devour, don't be surprised. Because guess what? Guess what? You're not ignorant to his ways. You're not ignorant to his ways. You already know. You already know how he's going to come at you. Second thing is this. Second thing is this. The third, I'm sorry. The second was God is looking for who he is going to carry out his word. The third thing is this. In every way, he was tempted, just like you and I. Don't be surprised. He says he's never going to leave you nor forsake you. The enemy tries to rest in the fact of surprising you. Wow, where did that come from? How did that happen? Well, no, wait a minute. Already know. He already told you in John 16:33. I've told you this so you may have peace in me. You're going to have trouble. We live in a fallen world. We live in a fallen world. So instead of asking, you know what, God, why me? Why not me? What are you doing in my life right now that you want to prove that you are real in the earth? What's your takeaway this morning? If it got to you, it was Father filtered. If it got to you, it was Father filtered. Be encouraged. The Lord be with you today. His face shine upon you and give you peace. This bless you, bless somebody else. Don't keep it to yourself. I'll see you tomorrow morning with more Morning Manna.